Hello, and welcome to another episode of Talks with the Tax Cop. Y'all see, I had to go off and think about what was I doing? So I feel like it's pixelated. It's adjusting focus. Did it come out? Okay, yeah. It's adjusting focus. And hopefully it'll stay and everything. All right, so I missed you all last week. Let me just tell y'all, last week was a very reflective week for me. Of course, it was the first deadline in the 2020 tax season, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all, if nobody else will tell you. I had a breakdown going into Tuesday, right? So Saturday, I'm like literally breakdown crying and being like, I don't want to do this no more. I just can't take it. And it's not that the team I'm working with is not helpful. It's just a lot of information, a lot of moving parts. And the truth of the matter was, I was seeing a lot of statements with crypto for individuals leading up into me getting ready for my pass-through entities prep return, right? And it also probably was emotional because this past Saturday was my 45th birthday. So life is totally different than what I expected it to be. Not a bad different. I always had hoped that at 40, that I would be retired, and I ended up leaving the federal government at 42. So technically retired. So I'm not retired. I'm actually just doing my own thing. So that's really what it was. I was just gonna leave and I was gonna have all this passive income and stuff. Y'all, take these glasses off and tell y'all the truth. Look at this indentions. Even like I've worn glasses since the third grade. Right, and so now I'm wearing these blue light glasses because, of course, I got LASIK a long time ago. That's neither here nor there. I know y'all are like, she rambling today. But at 45, I deserve the right to ramble. I really do feel like I deserve a right to ramble because I've made it this far. Not looking like the best. This is y'all. This is me all of a sudden, like giving it to y'all, like in the thick throes of moving a tax practice around. So I'm looking at my tax flows. I'm looking at my multiple screens. I got my tools of the trade that I want to tell y'all that if I did not have them, it would be a disaster or more disaster than y'all think. So I'll tell y'all. So this week's episode, y'all are like, what the freak? Tools that I cannot live without in my tax practice. Y'all, I'm an accountant's accountant, meaning that I got tons of papers in this office and my family is like, look, y'all can see even behind me. Like those are my tax documents in the corner for me to do my tax prep. My books, I got to put them on the bookshelf. I have my accounting books, my accounting theory. I have certain tools that I just cannot live without. And I just want to share with you all what those tools are. So y'all, I'm holding this up. This right here, y'all, because I've said all that and prefaced it with all the paper and stuff, because this right here has been a lifesaver for me. I have notebook upon journal, upon notebook, upon journal, upon, like anybody who knows me, I wrote on, like here's 2 notebooks that I would just write on stuff. Just for the sake of writing, I would write on people tax return. Like I got notes on everything. And then I feel like, how I put it all together? So of course I'm team Samsung and not iPhone. And I know y'all go by y'all note feature, but my Apple product, like my computer is a Mac. All my computers are Macs. I do have an iPod. So I'm not saying I diss Apple products because I don't, but my phone is a Samsung and I just like the way it works. I'm a fan of the note all day because I like to write, which is why I'm showing you some of this stuff. This device right here, and I remember I'm doing a podcast, y'all can't see it. This notebook, this digital notebook, and I don't have no affiliate link, but one day maybe they'll give me one. Remarkable 2. I have a Remarkable 2. In December, I said, you know what? I want to do something different. I just need to write and just keep it all in one place. Y'all, I got a Remarkable 2, and this thing has changed my life, like seriously. And then they have templates, like people have created templates on Etsy and other places like that. This has been one of the best investments I have made in my business. Now, I like it twofold. I got it twofold because even in Zoom, right, we had a whiteboard feature and I never can get the whiteboard feature to work the way I need to. However, on a Remarkable, and I have not done it, yet, but we have the ability for me to cast to the screen. So when I want to do illustrations or anything of that nature, and I'm actually like doing math and writing something down when I get into tax planning season, which is happening after April 18th, y'all, I can actually write on here like pen and paper and share it with the person that I'm talking to in a meeting. Like it's the whiteboard, and we can like collaborate, and I can keep the notes, and then I can save it. And then afterwards I can take it. And if I need to, I can take the writing and turn it into type text. And then I can send it into like, y'all, I don't have to take my notes and then turn around and retype them up again. Like y'all talk about efficiency, right? My handwriting ain't terrible, but sometimes you got to take that stuff, turn it into another file, re-edit it real quick, and I can send it off. That saves so much time. I'm always looking for automation and small tweaks so that I can move a lot faster, especially when I'm doing a lot of the meetings, right? So, which is what I love to do in the business. So I'm not saying it to be like blah, blah, blah at all. Like I love doing it. So this Remarkable 2 investment, hint for my small business owners, it is an asset because it has a useful life of longer than a year, but I did expense it in the first year that I bought it. So it is 100% expense, but I paid for my cover, my pen refills, and I do have the monthly subscription so that I can do all the features and stuff for the Connect. The device and the cover and the pins was like $600 some. Excuse me. It's an investment that I would do again and again. Like my son comes in here and he looks and he was like, yo, that is so dope. Like if you draw like just all the templates and you can make so many notebooks and it's all contained here. And the beauty is that if you have Dropbox or G Suite or like it integrates with those platforms as well. And when I do reconciliations or checking what the team has done, like because I look at it from the bank register, I can actually pull those statements in and actually like cross off. Sometimes a pen and a paper make it work, honey. It make it work. And it makes my husband not be mad because eventually I'm not going to have these piles of paper, y'all. By the end of 2022, it's just going to be me and my Remarkable walking down the street. I take this thing everywhere. Like when the kids got to go and I got to be dance Uber mom, or they got a play date, or we had the grocery store, because like pen and paper makes stuff stick, really, which is why I said what I said about my Samsung Note 2 20 Ultra. I can't live. This is no shade to Apple, really, but it's the pen for me. It's the S Pen for me. And they have my note feature and I use S Note. And when I can't get to what I need to get to, I can either talk to it or actually that writing feature, because I'm a journaler, makes a difference. So I like devices that I can get to. If I can, you know what I'm saying? Some places I go, it's not convenient to take the Remarkable, but it's somewhere nearby. So that joint will be in my car, right? But in other cases, like I have to get it. And even though I wish the two synced, and I know there's two different features, but I can upload and turn documents or PDFs and stuff like that and put it in my cloud computing. That or my cloud storage, that is very helpful. So me using my notes and being able to write with it in my notes as well, and having different folders and stuff like that. Like I'm a big, like I said, I'm an accountant's accountant. I gotta have folders, and I'm not saying they organize. Like if you look at my desktop, it's not the best, okay? But I gotta have that. And then of course, my hard drive, my terabyte hard drive, because I do videos and I got to move stuff and I don't never have enough storage. Then, you know, the microphone, because I'm talking to y'all. But y'all, Amazon business, Amazon period, Amazon. I need to get some stock in Amazon. Got the best things ever, right? So this company called Bar Charts Inc. got like cheat sheets for when I can't pull out my textbooks quick enough, right? I actually have, like, you know, they're laminated. So anybody's looking, they're laminated, and y'all are like, she's the accountant's accountant. So I got like intermediate accountant 1 and 2, accounting equations and answers, financial statements, accounting 1 or 2, cost accountant, corporate finance, corporation, like the things that I actually go through. And I'm like, what are my calculations, right? I actually have this very same thing, because on the tax side of the house, the taxbook.net, I cannot live without. Like, I've had them for years, and they actually send like a laminated form that I can use where I can see what's, you know what I'm saying, quick and dirty reference sheets. These quick and dirty reference sheets for a professional like myself, someone who does accounting and taxation, being able to really be like, when your brain is fried, you've gone through a season, something's changed, and you're like, are we doing stuff? Or I've looked at enough tax returns. If I see another 1099B, if we got to enter any more transactions, if I got to make sure this reconciled with this one more time, having these as refreshers and something as a quick grab is good. And so I'm not saying that bar charts just only does accounting, because they don't. So whatever your industry is, I saw they had them for people that were studying for like the law exams and stuff like that. Check them out. None of these people giving me affiliates, right? I'm not there yet. But I'm telling you, like, this is no affiliate links, no nothing. I'm just telling you tools that I just cannot live without. And then my workflow system, I'm looking up at the computer because I'm watching everything move on the screen as stuff goes through the pipeline. TaxDome. I did not want to make this investment. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you need something that's going to correct you. Like, you know, you got HubSpot, your workflow system that allows you to see everything and where everybody is and where the team is and where you need to be and what's important. All of, like, an investment tool like that, Dubsado and all those other companies that are out here making stuff easier for us to make sure stuff flow and to be able to, if we needed to, have our websites. And y'all, like, I don't have to create a mind to do it. I can just use the tool once you show me how to use it. Game changer, absolute game changer for me, so that I can feel more organized. And yes, no, everything should not be computer related. Like, you got to have a backup for backup. That's why I say my terabyte hard drive, you got to be able to access this stuff. But I tell you, it truly gives me peace of mind knowing that technology is my friend. And I'm not the smartest person in the world when it comes to technology, but I use electronics and hard copies, as y'all can see my old school charts and my books in the background, to help keep me on point, help check me. Anybody who's worked with me in my past life knows that sometimes I'll go through stuff, and y'all know I'm a sister that'll write on a napkin or anything when ideas come to me. And you got to find a system that works for you. God, the Holy Ghost, whomever will deposit some divine downloads, and then you'll be like, and it won't come back to you, and you'll be mad at yourself and kicking and screaming. And so that's why I had journals all over the place. And it's just old school writing for me. I'm not going to tell you I don't like a good notebook and a pen, because I do. But like I said, this Remarkable has changed again, because it feels like I'm writing on a paper. It really does. It really feels like I'm in a flow of a journal, and I can just go deep in. And all those people who created them PDF templates on Etsy that I spend my money on, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I feel so much more in control than I've ever felt before. Right? And even I'm looking at my stuff, but like, girl, you're not as in control as you want to be. No, I'm not. But we are getting there. I am tweaking systems. We are able to move faster. I am able to take these ideas and dig deeper because I have stuff like this. Because I can filter, I can group people, I can mass send an email out to everybody who's in this category. That I didn't have that as organized as well before. And now I do. So as growth comes, I'm able to serve in a different capacity. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And so I just wanted to share with y'all a couple of the tools that I just cannot live without. That really is my Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Just because I'm Team Samsung. All y'all iPhone people out there, don't come for me. Don't come for my neck. I don't want to hear it. My remarkable two. Come on, y'all. Whew. And I was y'all got me on Instagram with all that advertising. Y'all was following me around everywhere and all this kind of stuff. So, but it was the investment that I'm glad I made. It's, one of those purchases that you like, why was you out my life all this time? Just like my tax infrastructure system, Tax Dome, these bar charts, and my my terabyte storage. Like, all this paper gotta go, but y'all have made me a better person. Just made me better at what I do, and really opened up the room in my brain for me to think and to not kick myself, because I can get it out of my head and get it documented, and I can go back to it. So now I'm not looking on my desk through all my napkins and all my papers and all my scribbles trying to figure out where that grand idea I had was. It is all organized under like my thought processes in one notebook. And I'm not like, did I put it in a green notebook, or did I put it in a purple notebook, or did I put it in an orange notebook? Like, I really can know where it is, and then I can execute. And then even in those notebooks, like, they were my prayer journals, and then I would have divine downloads. So it would be a task list or create a project or something. Like, so it's not all of that, even though that's great. And I'm grateful I got a more automated, organized system for me to be able to do that and be able to be like, boom, this is what's in this notebook. Just like even my meetings with clients are so much more efficient because I got a template that allows me to write who it is and get all the documentation and be like, oh, I remember that person's name. That person's name is here, is catalog, and I just touch, and it all circles back to where I need. So I'm thankful for everybody who has these ideas, who puts stuff together, who helps us to be better. I want to be that type of person to serve you all. Faster, quicker, smarter, get the right team of people. Y'all, knowing y'all team members, be it automated, like, so don't count technology not as a team member. Technology is a team member. People that got skill set that you don't have. Y'all, it's a new logo coming out for the tax cop so that we can do what we need to do, right? So I can upload those pages and just the skill set and knowing when you got time to dig in and build the skill set and when you don't, when you got to have somebody else teach you, like on a summary level, so you can do one or two things to fix it and not build from scratch. I'm grateful for all of these things. I'm grateful for my team of people that work with me. I'm grateful, most importantly, for the clients that allow me to serve them in the manner that we do over at Total Tax Experience, and who gets to get all the tax cop energy full force. I'm grateful for you all to tuning in to the podcast. I know I told y'all I was going to come at you every week, and last week y'all would have got me crying, and it probably would have made for a great podcast. Like, I was not crying. It was just not good. It was not, the sister had got sucker punched. I wanted to blame it on everything. The time changed, everything. And it just was, I was burnt. I had this deadline that came at me fast. Stuff I wanted set up just wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. Right. And so as an entrepreneur, I want to encourage you to press through those tears, go a little bit further, stick with it. Because when I tell you I wanted to tap out, but I had too many people in the pipeline counting on me to tap out. And so when other people encourage you, and I thank you, I had a couple of clients who reached out to me and just was like, hey, what's going on with you for real? You mind sharing? I know it ain't my business, but is everything good with you? Those people were like, no, I trust you. I know you taking care of it. I know y'all are doing it. I know you checking it twice. The auditor me sometimes won't let stuff go. And that's really what it was. I was mad at myself because I was like, why you digging? Why you just can't let go? Why are you even going that far in? Everybody else not doing what you do. Everybody else stop at a certain point and then they keep it churning. Like, why you got to be that person that did? And somebody told me, my accountability partner, Miss Miranda Harper was like, and you complaining because of what? Like, and I had to call, like, you gotta have your team or people that you can call. And I talked to her and my husband, because they're both entrepreneurs. And they was like, and you crying because of what? You still got work to do. I know you want to tap out. Take a time out. If you need a nap, take yourself a nerd nap. You know what I'm saying? That's what we tell toddlers. I got a 5-year-old. Go take a nap. You're having a meltdown. Get it together. And then when you're ready, drink you some water and get back on the playground. Get back on the playground and finish it. Finish it. Own where you messed up. Own where you're not holding your part. Diagnose, reflect, but finish it. And so turning 45, I go back to turning 45 in this past week, reflecting has done wonders for me. And I wasn't almost going to record this. And then that would have been 2 weeks I didn't do a podcast. And it's easy to slip into not doing podcasts. And I said, no, I'm going to do the podcast because I said that this was going to be my accountability, that I was going to show up every week. And I'm going to show up every week. And I'm going to share with y'all what I have, interview people when we get our schedules coordinated. We got some good stuff coming in April because people can free up their stuff to meet with me. And we're going to make a difference. I want y'all to hear what it is. Like, this platform is a platform where you can be reminded that even when it's not going the way you want, even when it's not glorious, if you keep sticking it out, it'll get there. I can't promise you I know when it's going to turn around, but I'm going to tell you, sometimes a nap and some water will make all the difference in the world to get you back on point. So that's my reflection for 45, really. 45 the president, everybody like, I don't know. Like, this is how my brain functions. Y'all like, how is she so good at taxes and she kind of just distracted? Like, who was she looking at? What was she thinking? I was like, wasn't 45 the president? Anyway, this is me. This is 45. I'm so honored and blessed to be here and so excited to be able to serve you all in this 45th year, my 45th trip around the lunar place, that I'm here and I'm in this space. And y'all gonna be better now. Check with me to see, did I get rid of all this paper like I said I was gonna get rid of? And y'all will start to see the transformation. You'll be like, ooh, she don't have some papers behind it. And ooh, her books. And ooh, her autofocus is really working the way it's supposed to this week. Pretty much, that's me. Podcast rant. This is what happened. We had talks with the tax cop and she talking to her darn self. No, I just wanted to share with y'all. This podcast is at 45, what I learned. Time out, a nap, and some water can make a difference and can allow you to press and serve another day, along with the tools and team members you have, so that you can be successful and show up as the best version of yourself. That's all I got for you this week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for y'all. Y'all know y'all like, she got some rants in here. It was some nuggets hidden. I'm just having a conversation with you all, sharing with you all what this has been like for me for the past week. And letting y'all know we ain't going away. Nah, we did. We had a hiccup. We didn't go away, and we're going to show up for y'all regardless. Talk to y'all soon. I appreciate you for listening. Until next week's episode of Talks with the Tax Cop, I'm out. Bye, y'all.